As a young programmer, I always wanted to build those cathedrals, monumental cathedrals. Over time, I realized that I make so many mistakes and the world around me is changing so quickly that I'm going to leave those to the enterprise architects who can draw those cathedrals in their PowerPoint, and I'm going to focus on building those bazaars, small stalls that can come and go, but as long as the entire market persists, it doesn't really matter. I'm a big fan of dieting, but not in a traditional sense. I like to put organizations on a lean diet, if you will. And I try to help them deliver their software faster. The three main pillars of my day-to-day work over the last 12 or 15 months were RESTful Web Services, continuous delivery, and organizational change. And today I want to show you how those three ideas can work together from A to Z, holistically. And the way this presentation is designed is that we're going to start in the world of development, and we're going to end up in the world of operations. All good stories begin with once upon a time. So once upon a time, there was a CMS, which stands for the Content Management System. But in practice, it's very often a content presentation system in disguise, unfortunately. So imagine that everything revolves around this CMS in the company that you've joined. And you're a new employee. You are not constrained by the cultural heritage of the company. You have like the fresh outlook on things, and you look at the world differently than other people do. And you start asking those questions. Why does the logic live in JSP files? Why do developers overwrite each other's code on shared test environments? And why, if we remove the cache from in front of the app, the entire thing replies in like 20 seconds? And why the entire deployment process is so complicated that only one person in the entire company can do that? And it's as complicated as making a double backflip. And you start realizing those things that are really obvious to you, that this one big system is really two systems that are begging to separate them. And you say, let's separate those. And then someone's going to ask, we started with the low-hanging fruit. We started with, not with the CMS, but with the web frontend. Because we wanted to get like quick results, show people that it's possible to innovate in this area, and build some trust from the people who pay our salaries. At the time we started our change initiative, we had a very, very good opinion of a team that was capable of delivering, team of innovators who know what's going on in the world of technology. But still, not enough people in the company knew about our existence. So basically, we wanted to build a better visibility in the company. Fortunately, in our company, we have those hack days 3 times a year. And basically, people gather around, they form those small teams, and over 12 hours, they can build anything they want. And then at the end of the day, the best presentations are presented in front of the entire company. And it sounds like a very good moment to build a new prototype for the new web frontend. 12 hours later, we had a prototype that was 5 times faster than the original system. And we deployed it to production 30 times in 1 day, which is more than the old system in the entire year. And finally, we got a green light, and the decision has been made. Let's escape from the legacy. And now the question is, how can we escape from the legacy? Well, there's many legacy software escape strategies. There are some software developers, really brilliant people, who can work effectively with legacy code. They can find those seams in the old code. They can add tests around those parts of the code, and they can replace it one piece at a time. But I'm not one of them. As Dan North said on Twitter some time ago, working effectively with legacy software is like growing begonias in mortar. And I totally agree with that. So we said, OK, let's treat the old system as a Pandora box. And let's try to strangle the old system from the outside. Let's build the new system around the edges of the old system, and let's gradually replace it step by step. And today I want to share with you how we strangled the old system.